Hi there guys, this is Blood Prime and I'm going to be giving you a quick tour of my map here, Infested-Industry. Right, so to start off, at level 1 you will get a P90 from this little weapons box here as you run past it. You go outside and you have 3 different ways to choose from. You have left, middle, or right. So for this one I'm going to go left. You can go here, and there's an alternative route up there where you can run along the side, and then there's a little place in there you can go in. You continue through here, you can also go in down there if you want to pick up a grenade, and that's worth noting actually, that there's grenades. There's several grenades at the start of the map, indicated with a blue glow, and that's because you can't actually purchase weapons at the start of this map. You have to get to the gun shop, so they really help for holding off, especially with the napalm. On most zombie servers, so you'd be holding off here against the zombies. Throw your grenade, etc. As they're running for you, hold them off with your P90. And as soon as this gate closes, you kind of want to wait for people. You want to make sure most of the team gets in, because really you need to have as many people as possible to complete this map, especially for the boss level. So once you come in, the most important thing is to press this green button, and then you'll notice you're in a buy zone, so you want to buy your weapons. Let's see here. Since this is single player mode, I'm going to have to buy pretty cheap weapon. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna buy a pistol. Right. So I got a 5.7 now. Brilliant. There's also weapons here for anyone who isn't really. They don't realize there's a buy zone, etc. So you're gonna want to hold off these zombies for a good 60 seconds, 45 seconds to 60 seconds. They're gonna be coming through here. They're gonna be trying to knife these planks. And you'll notice there's a layer of glass here. So you can destroy that layer of glass, but you can't actually, as a CT, you cannot destroy this wood. Only zombies can destroy the wood. So you can shoot through here and try and shoot them away, and you'll see some zombies will try and go close to the edge there. So you want to keep them away from there. Alright, so if you have a grenade, you want to throw it here usually. You want to have one person throw it there to slow the zombies coming through, and you want to run this way. Now a random entrance is going to open up each time, one of these 3. It'll always be a different one. Another grenade there. You want to run in a straight direction towards the end. You can see it's kind of just as you go out that door from before, you'll just come straight out and you go straight. Fall down here. And you'll get to the filter system area. And you want to press this filter button as indicated by the console message. And sometimes the zombies will make it to here in time, sometimes they won't. You just want to be careful. And then one of these filters is going to randomly open up. So you all want to get in the red one. There's always one person that gets left behind. If you don't get in here, you're going to get zombied. As you fall, try and orientate yourself with the exit. Sometimes it's hard with a lot of people in there. And now you really want to rush. You want to break that. You want to get up here. You want to press this to blow up the stairs. So by that time, pretty much all of the humans will get up and the zombies will not. And the zombies have to go that way. So you get out here, and you're in this giant chamber, and you're like, what's going on, Blood Prime? And I'll tell you what, you are in some kind of strange nuclear facility, so you want to initiate this self-destruct sequence. This groovy music starts playing, and you want to run up this spiral. Now you got to make sure you start that initiation sequence or this door won't open. This force field here. Alright, so, you'll be running along. And this bit's all quite eventful, so you'll see an arrow pointing to the left. You want to stay to the left. If you don't stay to the left, you'll see this will happen. You'll be running and one of the floors will randomly break. Now, if you fall, don't worry. You can just run straight through this door, and you can jump over, but you can see that's why you run to the right, to the left. Now you can keep going. Now on level 1, this laser here won't hurt you. It'll only do 50 damage, but on level 2 and 3, it'll do 100, so get in the habit of jumping in. And here, you can run past this randomly opening door thing, or you can jump this, which is what I tend to do a lot. You just kind of do little evasive maneuvers there. Continue along. You don't want to stand on this. If you jump over it, you're fine. However, if you stand on it, you'll see that a huge chunk of the wall will fly out and sometimes knock you off, depending on a server's physics, what they've got enabled and disabled, or it will get you stuck there and break after about 10 seconds or so. You'll notice a little door there. That's for humans that are really far behind. Humans that are really far behind, you want to use that door. It'll open up after the first human uses this door at the top, I believe. So continuing along. You'll notice that when you press this button, the emergency lift will activate. Emergency elevator now functional. You want to get down here. By this time, the zombies will just be getting to the top. and you want to go left as a human. You'll see there's an arrow here, and when the zombies come past, I'll tell them to go right, because zombies cannot get through this. It will disable itself, and zombies cannot get through. Right, so carrying along. Here we go. So this is where level 1 and 2 and 3 fork off. Basically, for level 1, you can shoot this, but you cannot break the second one. But you'll see there's definitely some stuff down there. So for level 1, what you want to do is you want to come over here, quick as possible. You want to jump over that, shoot it open, just so you can shoot zombies down there. And you want to come over here and call the elevator. That's the most important thing. A lot of people don't actually call the elevator. So the zombies will only have 2 different ways to come from. Through there, or through over there. And so you want to hold off against these zombies as they're coming in. The best place usually is right here, and you just have your people aim left and right and shoot them down into that hole if possible. That's what we found out so far on the server I've been playing on a lot. Zombies, you go through there once this elevator door closes, so humans, you go in. You'll notice that there's a push. That's because people are getting glitched in the elevator and getting stuck in the walls. So zombies will be coming through the back of the elevator system now, while humans have to defend against them here. So the zombies will start coming in. You'll notice there's a push for edgers. You want to be really careful of those guys in every map. So I decided to help everyone out a bit. So it's a bit easier on that one because the zombies are still coming through, but on this one the zombies are completely ready and they're ready to come at you. So you want to hold off against them here for a good another 10 seconds, and then this elevator door will open. So you're shooting them off, they fall all the way down to the bottom, and then this door opens. So sometimes you want to have like one guy stay behind just a couple seconds, or just take some shots as you're going. There's also a secret grenade right here, just in case you're out. And you want to quickly run this way. You want to go past the car, and there's some arrows on the floor just in case you get lost, and you want to get into the house, and you'll see there's a door there. You want to quickly run over here and start the whole lockdown. This will close the door, start some groovy music, and this is the bunker in here. That's your final destination. It'll open that eventually. So you'll see that there are 3 different windows open in the house. I'm just going to turn my music volume down a bit. I don't know how this is going. Okay, so you'll notice that there's all these different entrances. Again, like the wood in the shops, you cannot break it as a CT. Only Ts or zombies can break it. These ones are inaccessible. You can't get through there as a zombie. So there's 1, 2, and 3 and 4 entrances, one downstairs. So you'll see the bunkers opening now. You want to get down in that bunker. Sometimes you might want to stay up top till it's starting to close to shoot the zombies away, because if the zombies get in, you won't advance your level. Right, so I won. Now we get to level 2. Now, to avoid going through everything again, I'm just going to no-clip to where level 2 starts, and that is just up here. Right, okay, so same thing as before, except the zombies can follow you this time, sorry, right here, the zombies can follow you. They don't have to go to the right, I believe. I could be wrong. There's a lot of different things I have to update in this map constantly, so it's hard keeping track of everything. And so you'll see this thing fall. You want to go down here, try and take as little fall damage as possible, because this next fall takes off 95 HP. So you, just in case you end up having to jump, then yeah, have that extra XP. So you'll notice this is a bit of a hold-off point here with some force fields. One human, sorry, you press on this, it says the button is broken, so find the manual door wheel. So you'll see here that there's some kind of little manual door switch right there in this room. And the zombies can actually knife this glass to try and get in and get whoever is turning the valve. You only need 1 person to go in there to turn the valve, but you can also bring 2 or 3 people to actually defend the guy turning the valve, because if the zombies break this glass, that's it, it's over. So you'll see up at the top, just above the window, as you turn it, there's a little bar that moves along, and that tells you how far you've got to go till the door outside is open. And you're turning it, zombies will be coming in. You want to have, you can actually shoot while you're turning it, just hold down E, and you'll have zombies trying to come in and get you. You'll have your guys supporting you, just shooting them away from here. That's what we found. And also you'll see that there's a place just behind that crate as a human. I'll just quickly finish doing this, and then I'll show you, there's another great place to keep zombies away from the elevator door and everything. Okay, so it finishes. The door closes, that's to prevent zombies coming in anymore. And you'll notice that this force field is turned blue. Zombies cannot get through. And this force field, which is blue originally, meaning you can't get past, is now green. So just that before I leave there, you can shoot the zombies away from in there. So you want to run and jump, or you can actually just run straight off and land on this ladder. It's cables. You got to slide down those cables, and you want to kind of rush because the zombies can just run down instead of having to go all the way around. You want to come down into this broken elevator, and you want to shoot the back here. You'll notice that this is a little lower. It's because originally it was breakable, but I just decided to remove it because no one had any idea what was going on. So you go down in this vent, and you run here. Do not touch the green water. You'll take damage. See, there, I'm taking a bit of damage there quite fast. It's irradiated water. And so now the bottom of the elevator breaks so that humans can't stay in the vent and hold off the zombies for too long. And as soon as you get here, you basically want to press this green button, and you can heal yourself as a human. See, now I have 100 HP again. Now this will turn blue, so zombies cannot get in, and you want to jump down as a human, and you want to go up over here. You want to jump this crate, have everyone else hold off right here, and shoot the zombies into the water. And you want to have one guy come over here and open this door right here. So you'll have guys right here as this door opens, and when this door finishes opening, this crate will break. So you want to kind of get out of there. See, there it's gone. You want to get out of there as quickly as possible. You want to run past the Humvee, and you want to get to here, and you want to close this door. Hold off the zombies a little bit, because they'll be like right behind you. And as soon as that starts closing, you want to start running. You want to get behind this cave, because you'll notice that this is going to open really soon. Right, so you get up here. And you'll notice that level 2, this is all the same except for the boss fight in the middle of it all. Level 2, this door, this button is green, and level 3, this button is green. I can show you both the different endings. So, the garage door will open in 40 seconds. You have to hold off for 40 seconds here. Now, I haven't actually tested this bit all too much, as we've had a lot of troubles getting to here. I've made a lot of changes to make it easier, but it's all a big learning process, and that's mostly why I've made this video, is to let people know the best ways to complete the map that we've found so far. I'm sure there's better ways out there. Right, so you're holding off to this awesome music by Protest Hero, by the way, my favorite band. And you're holding off against these zombies, random rumbles everywhere. Just trying to pass time here. 40 seconds will pass. Seemingly long right now. The zombies will have a bit of a hard time getting up. There's, you know, as long as you're holding them off, you should be good. And it says get in the tank to survive the meltdown. I have not seen anyone do this before. I mean, I made this tank all by myself out of brushes. So, I'm pretty pleased with that. Right, you want to get in here, you want to hold the zombies off, and everyone gets inside the tank. This closes, and that's the end of level 2. Survive the meltdown inside of a tank. Right, so level 3. Let's quickly do that, just as the finale.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so level 3. You're gonna get up here. Same thing as before, except there's a boss fight in between. And you're gonna hold off for 20 seconds while you wait for the door to open. Not 40 this time, 20. You're gonna hold off against those zombies. Preferably with better weapons than the elites. And it starts to open. And here we go, the traditional helipad ending helicopter. Right, so, you get up here. You call the radio. You get some cheesy American guy. I hear you loud and clear, reading your coordinates. I'll be there in a jiffy, etc. Yes. So, you're holding off against these zombies. Also, these are breakable. To help you shoot the zombies off. Zombies, you have 2 different ways to get up. You have the left and the right. You'll notice that there's a bit of a hole underneath. That is actually nothing. It's just because as I was mapping, I kind of realized where the hell is that tank meant to go? Like, how would it get in here originally? So I needed some kind of exit, and that might not be a plausible exit, but hey, I don't care. Alright, here we go. Epic music was not needed. That's right. Back in black. So you want to be holding off against these zombies, and the chopper is here. So here it comes. There's some shader problems with it. There's a constant shadow. The lights don't seem to do anything, but I don't hear any complaints yet. So hey, all right, you got to get in here quick because it takes off pretty fast. Up you go, and that is it. Alright, thank you very much guys. Thank you everyone for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the map, and the boss fight is for you to figure out. If you have any problems on FPS Banana, or Game Banana as it's now known, look up my map and leave a comment or some constructive criticism, because if there are too many problems with V2, it's in beta stages right now, but if there are too many problems, I am happy to create a V3 or a V2 fix. Or if worse comes to worse, maybe if someone asks me if they can change it up a little, that I will consider my options, you know. Right, so this is Blood Prime. Thank you very much for checking out Z infested-industry V2. I appreciate it, and thank you.